Let's go back to our main story. And airlines are attempting to recover their flight operations after an air traffic control failure, which has caused major disruption at airports. It was a brief failure, but it has caused serious delays of outbound flights, and thousands of passengers have been affected, with many likely to continue facing issues with their journeys. Now, the air traffic control provider, the National Air Traffic Service, said its engineers had now restored the system that was effective, and it is in the process of resuming normal operations. But airlines are warning that that could take quite some time, and British Airways say they are still operating at below the normal level of departures, although they say that that could return to normal at around 7:15. I mean, the technical glitch affected flights across the UK as the number of aircraft which could fly in England and Wales was severely restricted. And of course, it has left many aircraft and many flight crew out of position. Joining me now is Dara Brady, Chief Marketing Officer for Ryanair. Good evening. Thank you for being with us. Well, what do you make of all this?
It's deja vu. It's there doesn't seem to be any lessons learnt. We're facing into more disruption due to the mismanagement of NATS. Clearly, this isn't a once-off incident. We've had the major incident in August last year. We've had numerous short staffing issues causing disruption to passengers, and here we are today now with further disruption due to a technical glitch. So clearly we're not happy about it. We think that there is a serious mismanagement going on at NATS, and it's about time that this got sorted and that passengers can go on holidays with peace of mind.
And how were your flights affected? Are there serious delays, and are there any cancellations?
Thankfully, we haven't had cancellations. We've had about 8 diversions where we've had flights inbound coming from the likes of Latvia into London. We've had some flights coming from Poland into Manchester, and those flights have had to divert. So we've had about 8 diversions, and all those passengers will need to be reaccommodated and looked after. Obviously, it's causing a lot of congestion at airports. There's a lot of slot issues now. So, passengers are facing into 3 and up to 4 hour delays. So, frankly, it's quite unacceptable that we have a situation where this seems to be a repeated pattern here with NATS. And as an airline that spends over €100 million, pays NATS over €100 million, we expect better service, and we think that our passengers deserve better service, and it's about time that some action was taken now to fix it.
Have NATS explained to you, to airlines generally, what exactly went wrong?
No, it'll be the usual fudge that will come. It will be a technical glitch, and there will be a review. We had this last August where, when there was the major outage, there was 34 recommendations out of that review. And yet here we are again. Like, where is the resilience in the system? Where is the investment in the system? Where is the staffing in the system? It just seems to be a constant mismanagement issue, and it needs to be addressed because it's passengers that has been disrupted here.
And you're calling for the NATS chief executive to resign, are you?
Yeah, well, ultimately, if you can't do the job, well, then you move over and let somebody else do it. This isn't the first time that we've had an issue. It's not a once-off. We've had repeated patterns, even going back to the end of May, where we had delays due to short staff. We have it today where we've got 8 diversions now, and we're over 1,500 passengers have to be reaccommodated, plans disrupted, and all of this could be avoidable. The infrastructure needs investment, and if Martin isn't going to do the job and fix it, well, then he should move over and let somebody else do it, frankly.
I mean, they're saying that it was a technical issue. Does a technical issue necessarily rest with the chief executive?
Ultimately, it does. He has the responsibility for ensuring that the infrastructure is fit for purpose. It's his job to make sure that that the systems work, that the backups are in place, that there's resilience that can get operations turned back on within minutes. And it's not acceptable that airlines like Ryanair and others are having now to divert flights into other countries on the back of a system technical failure.
And just finally, you were just talking a second ago about the previous failure, and you talked about various recommendations that were made. Do you know at all if those recommendations have been introduced or are in the process of being introduced?
Well, clearly, if we look on the basis of today's evidence, I don't think too many of them have been implemented. It needs investment, it needs staffing, and it needs proper management. And we wouldn't be having occasions like today if those recommendations had been fully implemented. So this needs to be fixed. It's a serious issue for passengers. We believe that NATS should be compensating not just airlines for the losses that are now incurred, but they should also be compensating passengers. They cannot go on continuing to blame technical issues while the cost gets passed on to passengers and onto airlines. It's frankly unacceptable, and it's been going on for too long now. So it needs to be resolved.
Dara Brady, thank you for coming on the programme.
Thank you.
And by the way, we've asked NATS to respond to those calls for their chief executive to resign, and we are waiting for a response.